Hi guys, in this video I'm going to outline the process of creating an auto webinar. Obviously these are like a live webinar, but they're pre-recorded, so they require no intervention from you. You just make them, put them out there, and they're ready for people whenever you want them to be. So, see there I chose auto webinar. All I need to start this will obviously be a title and a video. So a few options here. The video from library is something you sort of uploaded on the platform before or another user has. A URL would be a YouTube or Vimeo link. Existing webinar is one you've done in the past before on the platform. And if you want to upload a new video, let's quite simply do that through your hard drive, and we have a 5 GB limit there. So for this I'm choosing a webinar, a live webinar I've run in the past. For the video duration, you've got to set it at least an hour. If it's less than an hour, and if it's more, then just set it for, if it's an hour and a half, set it for 2. And yeah, I think you get the idea. Just go ahead and ignore the minutes there. So different days you can set this. So if I want, I can have it a one-time thing at 8 AM, and that means this Friday at 8 AM it would play at that time, then no longer be available. Quite useful if you want to sort of simulate a live event, but obviously it's gone after it's played once. Recurring means it's weekly, so I could have it going at these times every week. Alternatively, I could just select watch now. That would essentially make this an on-demand video. People can click the link whatever time, it doesn't matter, and they can just start it fresh. Send notifications is whether or not you want the reminder emails to go out, and show selection date and time sort of shows some alternative dates and times. So if you've got it playing at 5, 12, they'll see that. If you're having it watch now, I would just leave that blank, but if you are scheduling it for certain times, then I'd recommend ticking that box. So this event image is sort of used as the thumbnail for the event. Quite useful, so obviously you can reflect your brand a little bit better. Incognito registration means that when users join your event, they don't have to fill out their name and email. So obviously it allows them to join quicker, but then at the same time you're not getting their information in the contact section, so obviously totally up to you there. And email me chat messages means if someone posts a question or anything in the chat, you will be notified of that and have the option to obviously reply. So that's the first page. Secondly, we have pricing. Obviously allows you to monetize your events. I've got an article written up on the process of this, so I won't go over it again. Here, so we've got obviously page details, so that is the landing page. So whenever someone clicks on your event, they're automatically going to be taken there. There's also a video on the process of that, but yeah, it works the same. You can obviously customize colors, whatever, and kind of reflect your brand. Custom templates, so here you can customize the template of the reminder email that will be sent, so the colors, fonts, all that sort of stuff. Again, we've sort of got an article on that, so I won't bore you with it twice, but that is there the same as it would be for a live webinar. And again, customize the logo for emails to reflect your brand, and customize the logo for events. So the first one would be the thumbnail, and this logo would be what is at the top left of the screen when users are watching your event. So here we have chat settings. No chat is quite self-explanatory. Full chat is just a sort of chat box where everyone can sort of speak and communicate with yourself and each other. And private chat is essentially a Q&A between hosts and viewers. So people can post a chat and it is treated as a question and only you can see it. So obviously if you want to set that up with emailing messages to you, you can sort of reply to people, get notified when they ask questions. So you don't have to be on the event, but you can still interact with it. Here we have reminder emails. Again, I've sort of got a video that outlines this process, but you can customize the text and what have you. URL redirection, so this essentially you put a web address there and it redirects people. Always redirect means they get redirected before the event, so not so useful. Redirect once user is viewed means as soon as your event ends they get taken to your page, so obviously that is the more useful option. Then you put a web address there and that's ready to go. Custom buttons, these are pop-ups during the event, more useful for a live webinar, but still applicable here. And lastly, we have simulated chat. I've made quite an extensive article outlining this, so I won't bore you with it twice.